Thinking about moving to Zebulon, North Carolina? Here's the truth. This Raleigh suburb is growing like crazy, and in 2025, I see it as the best kept secret in the Triangle for the money. But before you pack your bags, there are things you need to know: the good, the bad, and everything in between. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the housing market, lifestyle, neighborhoods, commute, pros and cons, and hidden tips about living in Zebulon. By the end, you'll know exactly if Zebulon, North Carolina is the right move for you. Let's talk about why Zebulon, North Carolina is growing so fast in 2025. Just 10 years ago, Zebulon felt like a small farm town on the edge of Wake County. But today, it's one of the fastest growing suburbs in the Triangle. Since 2010, Zebulon's population has jumped by more than 20%, and that number keeps climbing as more people discover the value here. Location is key. Zebulon sits just 25 minutes from downtown Raleigh, about 20 minutes from Wake Forest, and around 30 minutes from Research Triangle Park. That makes it perfect for anyone who works in Raleigh or RTP, but wants more house, more yard, and a quieter lifestyle. And here's why people are choosing Zebulon over other Raleigh suburbs like Cary or Apex: affordability. Home prices in Zebulon are often 20 to 30% lower than inside the Beltline. You can find new construction starting in the low 300s, with bigger lots that you just won't see in places like Cary, Holly Springs, or Durham. It's not just about money, it's about quality of life. Families love Zebulon's small-town charm, local parks, and community events. You get the space, schools, and community vibe that so many buyers are searching for right now. And here's the kicker. Even with all this growth, Zebulon is still one of the most affordable places to live in Wake County. So, when people ask me, why are so many families and first-time buyers moving to Zebulon, North Carolina? The answer is simple: affordability, location, and lifestyle. That's the Zebulon boom. When people ask me about Zebulon, North Carolina real estate in 2025, I tell them one simple fact: your money goes further here than almost anywhere else in Wake County. In Raleigh or Cary, you might spend $500,000 on a smaller home with a tiny yard. In Zebulon, that same budget often gets you a new construction home with more square footage, a bigger lot, and modern features. Here's what the numbers look like right now. Entry-level homes in Zebulon start in the low 300s. Family-sized new builds with 3 to 4 bedrooms are usually in the $350,000 to $450,000 range. Larger, more upscale homes in neighborhoods like Wakefield Meadows or Brookfield Station can stretch into the $500,000 range, but you'll get half an acre or more of land. One of the biggest draws here: lot size. In Cary or Apex, a new home might sit on 1/10 of an acre. In Zebulon, it's common to see half-acre to 1-acre lots. That's a game changer for buyers who want space for kids, pets, or even a pool. Builders are taking notice too. Communities like Weaver's Pond offer amenities like pools and playgrounds, while Tarrant Lake provides scenic settings with larger homes. You'll see big-name builders like Taylor Morrison, H.H. Hunt, and Stanley Martin active here. So, whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for something affordable or a move-up buyer chasing more space, Zebulon delivers. Here's the bottom line: Zebulon's housing market gives you more house for less money. And in 2025, with Raleigh prices climbing, that affordability is one of the main reasons buyers are heading east. When people think about moving to Zebulon, North Carolina, it's not just about the house, it's about the lifestyle. And this is where Zebulon is making some big moves. For years, Zebulon has been known as the home of the Carolina Mudcats at Five County Stadium. But with the team moving, the town of Zebulon is planning ahead. Leaders are discussing exciting possibilities, like a new amphitheater for concerts and events, a sports park, and even the potential for a hotel to bring more visitors and entertainment right into Zebulon. That means if you're thinking long-term, Zebulon isn't just growing with homes, it's planning for the future of recreation, culture, and tourism. On top of that, you've already got great amenities today. Zebulon Community Park is a 48-acre park with walking trails, disc golf, soccer fields, and playgrounds, perfect for weekends with family or friends. And don't forget the local dining scene. You can grab Southern comfort food at McLean's Old Time Cafe, craft beer at Norse Brewing, or try out new coffee shops and bakeries popping up downtown. So, when buyers ask me, what's it like living in Zebulon, North Carolina? I tell them, it feels like a small town with big plans. It's slower and friendlier than Raleigh, but with growth on the horizon, it's one of the few places where you can enjoy space today and benefit from tomorrow's opportunities. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this, don't just watch and hope to figure it all out on your own. Text New Home to 919-607-4844, and I'll send you my free Zebulon relocation guide. It's packed with everything you need. Builder info, new neighborhoods, hidden incentives buyers don't see online. This will save you time, money, and frustration. And remember, builders have reps working for them. You need one working for you. All right, now let's get back to what life in Zebulon looks like day to day. One of the biggest questions I get from families moving to Zebulon is, how are the schools? And that's a great place to start, because for many people, schools are the deciding factor. Zebulon is part of Wake County Public Schools, which is the largest school district in North Carolina. Locally, you'll find Zebulon Elementary, Wakefield Middle, and East Wake High School. These schools are known for strong academic programs and active sports teams. For younger kids, there are also charter and private options within a short drive, giving parents flexibility depending on their priorities. But schools are just one part of the story. What really makes Zebulon stand out is the community feel. This is the kind of place where kids ride their bikes down the street without you worrying. Neighbors know each other by name. Families gather at community events, ball games, and the local park. Even though Zebulon is growing quickly, it still feels like a tight-knit town. You don't get lost in the shuffle like you might in bigger suburbs. So if you're asking, what's it like raising a family in Zebulon, North Carolina? The answer is simple. You get good schools, a safe community, and the kind of neighborly vibe that's getting harder to find in the Triangle. All right, let's get real. No town is perfect, so let's break down the pros and cons of living in Zebulon, North Carolina. The pros: affordability. Compared to Raleigh, Cary, or Apex, you'll find homes in Zebulon for 20 to 30% less. That's a big deal in 2025 when home prices keep climbing. Space. Larger homes, bigger lots, sometimes half an acre or more. It's one of the last places in Wake County where you can still spread out without breaking the bank. Community. Small town charm, friendly neighbors, and schools that give families a strong sense of connection. Location. You're close enough to Raleigh and RTP for work or nightlife, but far enough to escape the hustle and bustle. The cons. Commute traffic. If you're headed into Raleigh during rush hour, Highway 64 can back up fast. Limited shopping and dining. While it's improving, you won't find the endless restaurants or retail like in Cary or North Hills. Construction everywhere. Growth is good, but it also means noise, traffic detours, and neighborhoods still being built out. So here's the bottom line. If you want affordability, space, and a community feel, Zebulon delivers. But if you need instant access to high-end shopping, fine dining, and short commutes, you may want to think twice. And let me know in the comments, do you think the pros outweigh the cons? Would you move to Zebulon, North Carolina in 2025? Here's the 3-step plan to buy a home in Zebulon in 2025. Step 1, connect with me. The first call is to me. I'll get you started with trusted lenders I've worked with for more than 10 years. They'll get you pre-approved quickly so we know your numbers before you start shopping. Step 2, build your plan. Together, we'll map out your must-haves versus your nice-to-haves, like the number of bedrooms, lot size, or commute time, so we focus only on homes that actually fit your lifestyle. Step 3, find and negotiate your home. Once you're pre-approved, I'll guide you through the right neighborhoods, connect you with the best builders, and negotiate the strongest deal. And here's the icing on the cake. You'll have my buyer home guarantee so you can move forward with confidence. This way, you've got a clear roadmap and a local expert in your corner from day one. Here's the truth. Zebulon, North Carolina is no longer a hidden gem. It's one of the Triangle's fastest growing suburbs. If you want affordable homes, bigger lots, and a real sense of community, Zebulon delivers. Homes here are often 20 to 30% less than Raleigh or Cary, and you still get quick access to downtown Raleigh, Wake Forest, and RTP. Add in great schools, family-friendly parks, and small-town charm, and it's easy to see why so many buyers are choosing Zebulon in 2025. But let's be honest, Zebulon isn't perfect. Commute traffic can get heavy on Highway 64, there aren't as many restaurants or shopping centers yet, and with all the growth, you'll see construction around town. Still, if you're looking for a place where your money goes further, where you can actually have space for a yard, and where the community still feels connected, then Zebulon should be at the top of your list. Here's what to do next. Text "New Home" to 919-607-4844, and I'll send you my free Zebulon, North Carolina relocation guide. It's packed with tips, builder info, and the newest communities you won't find online. And drop a comment below. Would you move to Zebulon now or wait for a couple more years? I love hearing your thoughts, and I personally reply to every comment. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so YouTube shows you my next video on the best suburbs of Raleigh, North Carolina for relocation in 2025. I'm 𝐿_Slezak, your AI-certified real estate agent in Raleigh, and if you're ready to buy, sell, or relocate, I'm here to help you every step of the way. And 𝐿_Slezak Real Estate is brokered by LPT Realty.